So one of the features that we have within the Tackroom is you are able to turn yourself into whatever animal that you wish, whether it be a horse, a mountain lion, a dog, a cat, a snake. You can pretty much do whatever animal you want. So the way you would do this is while in game, you would open up your chat, so hit T to open it, and you would do /Ped Menu. And then it's going to bring up this menu, so you can see there's human models, so male, female, there's dogs, there's horses, ground animals. We'll get into fly animals because there's a few specific things you should do if you're going to be a bird. And so if, let's say we're going to go and be a buffalo. So we would go to ground animals, and then you can scroll through and we can go and see, okay, there's either the buffalo Tatanka or regular buffalo. We're going to go the regular buffalo. So we're going to just go ahead and hit enter, and then it's going to transform me into a buffalo. Now, the thing to know is if you do this within Ped Menu, most of the time it is kind of harder to control the animals. You can see I can kind of go left or right, but like to stop takes a little bit. Jumping is not a thing. You can't really jump. So say if you wanted to be a horse and jump around, there is no way to jump. There's other ways that you can do that, and I'll show that at the end of the video. But say I want to change the look of my animal. So what I would do is either hit delete or in chat type spooner. And now you can see like there's a crosshair. So I'm going to hover over myself so it turns green. I'm going to hit tab, go to pet options. And this looks this way because I have reshade filter on. But you are going to go up here where it says outfit. And so you can actually change the outfit. And you can kind of see it changes the color of the animal. So some animals have no extra changes. In this case, buffalo have a few, so we'll change up here so you can kind of see a little bit better to pet options, and then the outfit at the very top. So you can see it's white, and then more brown, black, gray. Now if you wanted to change your model, and I'm going to turn my reshade off for a second on that filter, just so then you can see it clearly. So you could go to change model, and you can go in here and find any animal that you want from the entire game. So let's say I want to change into a deer. So now we're a doe, and so we're going to go ahead and change the outfit. So right now it's not going to change because my cursor is not over my character. Go ahead and hover again, and then you can change the outfit. So like this one, you can do white, you can do brown, darker brown, a little mangy, so there's different options. There is some other fun ones. We're going to go back in here, pet options, change model, and let's go and type in buck. So let's see if it's this one. So it is this one. So it's a legendary buck. So we're going to go ahead and hit back, and we're going to change the outfit on this one. So there's that one. There's the piebald, a white buck, black, and then you have a ghost. So there's a few animals that you do have the ghost outfit in, which is kind of a fun, different thing to play in if you want to do any sort of like role play as a ghost or something of that sort. So you can kind of see it's a little bit difficult to move around. So when you're done and you don't want to be a pet anymore, the easiest way to get out of being a pet is in chat. So you hit T and then you do /RC, so reset character, and it will completely reset your character. So then you'll be back to the normal. So if you wanted to, say, be a horse and be able to jump and still act as a horse would without the limitations, one thing I would say is, so we're going to call a horse out. So I'm going to go ahead and call mine out. And you can see my screen is kind of wobbling, and that's because of a stamina issue. The easiest way to fix that is we would do T /settings, go to player, and infinite stamina on is this button. So that will change it. You can go in here and like reset your stamina to be 100 just to kind of reset yourself. So now I have infinite stamina. So we're going to go ahead and grab this horse. So this one is one of our KD custom horses. He doesn't particularly like built things. And so say I want to transform into this horse. Well, I don't want to be visible. I don't want his bridle to be visible. I want him to be a wild horse. So the easiest way to do this is going to be hitting 4. And then in this case, we're going to change this horse to be set a saddle horse, because this is not a sire, it's a KD, so we have to do set a saddle. And then we're going to go back up and remove equipment, basic tack, bridles. Now it's going to take the bridle off. Okay, so we still see the character. So now we're going to go back into Spooner, so either / Spooner or hit your delete button. Hover over your character, and then just do visibility off. So, whoop, not drag your animal. So, you can still act as the horse. You can jump. You can, if they're fully trained, you can do the sliding stop. You can do the turns. It is way easier to control if you're being a horse in this way. So like if I want to do sliding stop, again, you can, it's way easier to control it in this way. So that's how you do Ped Menu. In this case, being that we didn't turn ourselves into a Ped, I would turn Spooner back on. I would just hover over where it's kind of green, and then I would go back and turn visibility on. Now you're kind of connected to the horse a little odd, so I'm just going to hold E to detach, and you might have to delete your horse, and kind of just to reset yourself. So that's how you would become a Ped in the server. The biggest thing we like to remind people is if you're going to be a predator, which is anything that's dangerous, bear, cougar, mountain lion, lion, anything like that, do not go into towns, don't go into training areas, don't go where it's highly populated, because that is within one of our rules, is not to be in those areas if you're a predator. So other than that, have fun, enjoy the roleplay, or just being whatever animal you wish for it to be, and enjoy.